And I want to refer people to talk to Kim, to listen to Kim, because she knows more about me, more about this case than anybody else. Kim, to listen to Kim, to listen to Kim, to listen to Kim.
Hey y'all, hope you're doing well. Michelle here. This video is just speculation and I can't verify any of it at the moment. Take it with a pinch of salt, but it's worth mentioning, so I'm mentioning it. Anyway, a few hours ago, it was actually overnight my time because I'm in the UK. You know, these American and Canadian YouTubers and Australians as well. All antisocial hours for us in the UK, but yeah. Anyway, Voices Behind the Wall. Really like Cher's channel. Last night, my time, she presented some information. I can't verify any of it personally, but according to Cher, KK is definitely gone. It is known that KK is no longer on the visitors list of Chris Watts. Kim Griffiths is not KK. KK's name is Kim Kaufman. So even if she changed her name to Kim Griffiths, it still isn't her. That's somebody else. So that is known. But there's a whole series of rumours, speculations, and apparently some known facts that go along with this. So KK is out. Chris is very upset with Kim, and she's been apparently blackmailing Cindy and Ronnie Watts. Again, I cannot verify any of this. Don't shoot the messenger. But she's been blackmailing the Watts. I could kind of see how that might have played out, given that she's been saying that she's been in contact with Chris, you know, for all this time. It's been speculated that she's been just putting out information that, you know, Cindy and Ronnie have got. Yeah, she's fallen out of favour. So Chris wants a protection order for his parents. Now, Chris can't do anything about this in prison. That's what he wants, apparently. We get then into the realms of rumour. Lana, you know, the horrible one, and Jays for Justice are still there. They're still in favour. So although KK's gone, the Watts are still being manipulated, in my opinion. Apparently, Lana and Jays for Justice are with Ronnie at the moment. Ronnie's in rehab, so there's speculation that they're in Colorado. I've also heard, actually, that Lana's in North Carolina. But whichever way, Lana and the Watts are friends. That's not good, because we know what nonsense Lana puts out. But KK and Lana have fallen out, so it's Lana and Jays for Justice on their own who are dealing with this now. Whether Ronnie's in rehab, I don't know. Apparently he's in rehab in Colorado. I don't know whether that's true. Why would he be in rehab in Colorado when he lives in North Carolina? It's not even close. And a telephone call between Jamie, Chris's sister, and him got cut off from the prison because it got heated. They started arguing because Jamie felt that Chris didn't care that Ronnie was in rehab. But quite frankly, as Cher rightly said, what can Chris do? From behind prison walls, what can Chris do? So there's a few other things as well that are worthy of mention. That Chris doesn't want a 35C because it would mean him going back to Colorado, because that's the jurisdiction of the case. Whether he could get a lawyer, because he is talking to lawyers. Mark Gillespie, for example, who's not a lawyer but has got connections, is on Chris's visitors list. Whether he could kind of file the 35C and get that heard without him actually being in Colorado. And then if there was any subsequent trial, he'd definitely have to go back to Colorado. But he doesn't want to. He's got quite a comfortable life. You know, he's in general population in Dodge. Why would he want to screw that around? Why would he want to screw that up to go back to Colorado, where he's had really unpleasant experiences? He was in solitary confinement there in between his arrest and sentencing. He had a horrible time, you know, people just shouting at him and abusing him, and You know, is there a hit on his life there now? Even if there isn't, I can imagine that it would be a pretty scary thing for Chris to do, to go back to Colorado. Why would he throw that away? Obviously, with the small, tiny, minute chance of getting out, of at least getting his case reheard. I think there's a lot to come yet in the Chris Watts case. I don't think it's over by any stretch of the imagination. So watch the spaces of the channels that are talking about this if you're at all interested. I'll say yet again, this is rumour, this is speculation. I can't verify this information. I'm just interested. I'm interested. I'm following these developments. You might be as well. The pleasant news is KK is out. I mean, it's pretty obvious from her channel that she's out. She's, for the last few days, she's been putting out these, you know, just footage. Apparently, you know, starting from scratch. She's starting the case from scratch and putting all the footage out. But it seems to me she's certainly not done any live streams for a while now, for a week now. So she is out. She's gone. She was nothing but fake news and an alien sighting. But it's not good news that other people who are the Shanann bashers have still got the Watts ear. I'll leave it at that. Let me know what you think down below. I hope you're well, and I'll see you in the next video.